Okay guys, gonna have a look at the DAX. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you who have not seen me before, it's Langers. I am the Scruffy Trader. And I wasn't going to be trading the DAX anymore today, but I was watching the chitter chatter in the Discord and they're all excited about it. Well, I think they're more frightened of it than excited. And I'll show you that in just a tick. So I'm going to trade it just to kind of put their mind at ease and show them some things that you can look at for your own trading. So let me fire this over. Now, in this, we were discussing, and you can see the looking at levels, one thing and another. And then when I was up here, it came on about, I hate the DAX. Oh no. DAX got me today as well, and so forth. DAX screwed me over. So I said I'll have a look at it. Now, the DAX is a brutal market to trade. Reason being, when it decides to move, it will move. Okay. Now, looking at it, it's probably primed for a bounce. Now, if we take this out, yeah, we can watch this. I'm not going to go mad with this because I've already had good money out of it. And if you see the video earlier on, you'll have seen me trade this. And I caught that last night going long. Now, this is plummeted, but this tail interests me. So let's take this out to a daily so we can see where we are. Well, if you look at that daily, right, it's not really trending. It's actually ranging. But it is broken to the bottom side. Okay, so that's a bit scary. So we need some kind of a point where we can attract to. So it's there, and you can see it because it's all flattened out. And then it's done it again here. Now it's bust through. Now, is there anything anywhere that I can make an arena? Well, there's there. Right, so I'm going quite far out in time at this moment. And as you can see, the tails, and it is bust right through. So I need the next point. Well, that is here. So that's there. There's a structure point. If it gets through, it's quite a way. It's actually down here. Or there's tails at this point there. All right. So I've had to go quite deep into this to find some reasonable levels, but there and there, not too bad at all. So let me take this down into an hourly chart so I can see it. Well, now the price is trading in this arena just here. All right, so if I put an order in to go long, we could well be getting a bounce. And why? Because as I come down, big tail, now a close above. So that looks reasonable to enter now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of be, I'm going to say a little bit conservative, but it don't really need to be. Still think we can get some good money off this. So just move that up a bit. And we shall place an order in so we can see what we're doing. I like the price to come to me, certainly in a situation like this. Just put an order there up onto this level there. All right, but what we now have is another arena that I can build into. So if that busts through this, I can stage into that to get back. But the idea is to slam up. Now it's 145 pips. That quite a move.
Is it?
Oh God, aye. Well, you're only really looking for 10 or 20.
Right. That is a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see you're learning. 10, 20 pips on a day trade is pretty good. But why do you think I might be going into this now? If you were looking at it and you watch what I'm doing, because that is screaming.
Do you think it's going to go back up?
Yeah. But why? Stuck?
Yeah.
Our brain doesn't work today. She's not very well. Right. A market can't go in a single direction forever.
Also, sometimes it's got to balance.
It has to give. And there's clues along the way can tell you where those give points are. And the best clue is a great big tail like that underneath with a body pushing to the top. Basically what it's doing is it's showing a flush, right? So you've got the last of the sellers pushing it, really pushing down, but buyers are there and they push it back up. So that's a good indication that there could be a change in sentiment, but not necessarily in the long term, because there could be massive amounts of people still wanting to sell this. But certainly in the short term, there can be a bounce, and that bounce can be quite significant, and they'll take it from there to a structure point. Now with this, that structure point that I drew in is kind of marrying up here, and the reason I went so far back is because the price is here and there's just nothing there. So rather than go through the hourly, just up the time frame and you'll find it. All right, but that is a reasonable point. So my target, well actually if I target maybe it's to the base of there sort of thing, that is reasonable. That tail is reasonable. We caught between this arena, and now we're just looking to see if it'll push back up. Now it may, because look, when you see the price move down, it went down, pushes up aggressively, moves down, pushes up aggressively, and now this is just like thump. Right? So is it reasonable to assume if it's an aggressive move down, it can be an aggressive move up? Yes. Right? Because there's a couple of trains of thought here, guys. One, it can't sustain that forever. You're going to have people caught on the wrong side of it that are going to have to get out of their positions, and you're also going to have profit taking. That'll stop it and bounce it, and then the whole process will start again. And as day traders, our job is not to be heroes. It's to read the chart, understand the chart, and then just take what it gives us. Now, when I say not being heroes, what I mean by that is trying to hang on to all your trades is madness, because you don't know when the train's going to stop, you know, and it can quickly take it off you as quickly as it can give you. The longer you're in that market, the longer you're in pain and the longer you're at risk, because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours of selling. Do you want to sit in that for 6 hours? No, you want to be in, get your money, get out, and be happy for what you've got. That's a day trader. If you want to hold on to it, you're an investor. Different mentality. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but personally, that's kind of the way that I see it. Now, as we can see, it's on a bounce point. It's moving up. We've got 100 quid in the bank already, and it has hardly gone against me. So I'm just going to let it play out, and then I'll come back to you at the end, because hopefully this might put us onto £1,000 day, he says. Well, let's have a look. Well, I've got 140, 20 quid, and it's £1,000 day. All right. But I've got enough in the bank to balance that out. All right. So if it goes wrong, I'm already paid. All right. Okay, boys and girls, killed it off. Why? Because I've seen it push up. It looks like it's running out of a little bit of steam, turning red. I'm done for the day. I don't need to be a hero, and my job is just to extract money from the market. So let's have a look. There you go. Simple as that. And there is nothing else running. So if you see the other video, you'll see it was on the same screen. Now, I can't make what I've done today any easier. You know, I get pulled from pillar to post saying it can't be that simple. They don't like the way that I put stops in, but then again, they don't understand how I put stops in. They just like to point the finger. Ultimately, I do this for enjoyment. That's it. You know, and if you get something from it, fantastic. If you don't sweat it. You know, it's not the end of the world, and it certainly doesn't mean send nasty messages and all that sort of thing. Just get a life. And it's that simple, guys. Get a life. If you can't do it, give it up. Don't blame others. Anyway, so why did I do it? Well, we had a little bit of a conversation here. Well, we almost did. We'll see. And it was basically because of this lot. Yeah, the Popeyes have been out today. Tosspot. Climbing the walls. And having a hard time with the DAX and one thing and another. The DAX is brutal. It's a hard market. And you can only kind of lead by example to a degree. And that's what I try and do. Now, the squad is just a bunch of like-minded people, because I am by no means a teacher. Not at all. But I like the community, and if I can show the odd tip or two, fantastic. But I do believe in, if I say something, I'll carry it out. I've always been like that, you know. Put my money where my mouth is, if you like. And that's what you see, kind of day in, day out. But if you don't want to say it, it's no skin off my nose. Wouldn't bother me if I'd ever made another video. It really wouldn't. But I enjoy it. You know. And when I get sort of slagged off and told, well, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do the other. Do I come to your job and tell you how to sweep up? So anyway, that was that. I almost got off on one. I was really going to get off on one because I've had it into me today. And it's really by people who just don't understand what I do and probably have no life. But that's up to them. I have a great life. And I've got a great wife. And I enjoy it every single day. And why not? It's what life's for, isn't it? So I did that for the squad. Just for you guys. And that was it. So, as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, and do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.